Welcome to Pit Bull Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the FIU Panthers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Panthers head coach told me pregame he comes into this game with a very potent passing offense ranked in the top 10. But today they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Buffalo's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the junior running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Makes the quick grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running to maybe some room here. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Right on the money. And he's still running after the move. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Bulls are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Shelton. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as a return is stopped short of the 25. So FIU's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the 2nd level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your 2nd level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Anderson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Ooh. Quarterback making checks. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's right. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side now. Got the 1st down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty.
First foul.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Burgess. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The run inside. It's Burgess. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To throw, it's Wright. Under fire. Lets it fly. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The give to the lone running back. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. FIU will line up to punt. He'll take it on the return, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Wright. Hauls it in. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
To the air on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Finding open areas. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked off, and he's got open room. The tag. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do. Because
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
well, it's been a tale of 2 quarters, I think, safe to say. And for this offense, they were sleepwalking a little bit early in the first quarter, but they've come alive now in the second quarter. They've made some plays. You can see them playing with a totally different confidence, a totally different sense of urgency, and they feel right now, David, like they're unstoppable.
And the game just completely flipped, wasn't it? Like, it was kind of crazy. It felt like this was going to be a blowout, and then all of a sudden you rattle off a couple touchdowns. We got a great game, kind of back and forth. Now, which team can keep the momentum, can get their offense and defense playing right at the same time?
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Shelton. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Shelton. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Wright. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Gets away from one. He's got space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Sends it downfield. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's Anderson. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Shotgun snap on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now they'll run the draw. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Panthers have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And that one's way too far for everybody.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's right. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running into the open space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Back now to your game inside Pitbull Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll open the second half with a run. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. FIU pushing tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The running back has it. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. FIU will line up to punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Touchdown Bulls! That one will give them the lead.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that, and we've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see them not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Give to the back. Might have a chance. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hands it off on the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Tight end now in motion. Finds his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires on the move. And his throw is incomplete. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give from the gun. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run from the shotgun. Touchdown, Florida International! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's right. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You, keep being aggressive.
The run inside. It's Shelton. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Using his legs, it's Burgess. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground. Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Ford International comes out to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Neutrals on defense.
The offense needed something. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. right back to him on the ground. There's a crease. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quick completion on the out route. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. FIU set up with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
FIU pushing tempo.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the offense accepts a penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to get it to the marker. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll try to pop the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Here's a little room there. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Swings it out to the flat. Corralled and brought down by the defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Running inside, it's Shelton. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
You know, swing passes to the running back oftentimes are like an extension of the running game. That's like a sweep, but give the defense a ton of credit. The speed to be able to pursue and get to the football is why they've now set up 4th down.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the defense drags him down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. FIU will line up to punt. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fires to the right. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Lets it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Up and good. We're going to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. The run inside. It's Shelton. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Birch. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. A big 3rd down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. Going to the run, it's Shelton. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. No problem at all as he knocks it through, and we'll go to another overtime. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Looking downfield, it's right. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow, the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. Great place to start for this offense. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If they can push this one in, they win the game. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You just have to keep your composure in the clutch. A personal foul in overtime is just hard to explain. Pushes ahead. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there.